Hi, this video is here to help you with finding durations of time. Before we get started, let's remind ourselves what duration means. Duration means how long something takes. Take a look at this table. We need to work out the duration of each of the activities. To do this, we can start at the earlier time and count on until we get to the later time. This will give us the duration of each lesson. To find the duration of the English lesson, we would start at 9 o'clock and finish at 10 o'clock. We count on 1 hour to get from the earlier time to the later time, so the duration of the English lesson is 1 hour. Break time starts at 10 o'clock and finishes at 10:15. By counting from the earlier time until we get to the later time, we can see the duration of break time is 15 minutes. The science lesson starts at 10:15 and finishes at 11:10. We can start at the earlier time and count on until we get to the next hour, which is 11 o'clock. This takes 45 minutes. We can then count on another 10 minutes to get to 11:10. 45 minutes add 10 minutes equals 55 minutes. The science lesson has a duration of 55 minutes. Finally, the handwriting lesson starts at 11:10 and finishes at 11:40. This means handwriting has a duration of 30 minutes. Now it's your turn. Take a look at these train journeys. Can you order the length of their journeys from shortest to longest? Pause here and have a go, and then press play when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Perfect. Train 1's journey is 45 minutes. Train 2's journey is 30 minutes. Train 3's journey is 22 minutes. Train 4's journey is 1 hour and 5 minutes. This means that Train 3 has the shortest journey, followed by Train 2, then Train 1, and finally Train 4. Ruby is going to visit her friend who lives a long way away. Ruby's mum is going to drive her there. Ruby and her mum leave the house at 10:30 a.m. They arrive at 1:45 p.m. How long does the journey take? Pause the video here and have a go. Press play again when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Well done, here are the answers. By counting on from the earlier time until we get to the later time, we can see that the journey takes Ruby and her mum 3 hours and 15 minutes. Now, I think you're ready for a challenge. Archie needs to be at football practice in 45 minutes. Before he goes, he needs to tidy his room for 15 minutes, get his football kit ready in 5 minutes, have a snack and fill his water bottle in 5 minutes, and walk the dog for 10 minutes. If it takes Archie 5 minutes to walk to football practice, will he be early or late if he sticks to his schedule? Pause the video here and have a go, and then press play again when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Great, here's the answer. It will take Archie 35 minutes to complete his tasks, and a further 5 minutes to walk to football practice, giving a total duration of 40 minutes. Archie needed to be at football practice in 45 minutes, so he'll be 5 minutes early if he sticks to his schedule. I hope this helped you understand finding durations of time. If you're looking for more maths help, then we've got lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so go and check them out. Hi, this video is here to help you with comparing durations of time. Before we begin, let's remind ourselves about the inequality symbols that will be helpful when comparing durations of time. This symbol means less than. This symbol means greater than. This symbol means equal to. If we wanted to compare these two durations, we would need to work out the length of each duration first. If you'd like to find out more about finding durations of time, you can check out our video on the Twinkl website. The duration of the first activity is 2 hours and 30 minutes, and for the second activity, the duration is 3 hours. Therefore, the duration of the first activity is less than the second activity. I would like you to compare these two durations by using the correct inequality symbol. Pause here and have a go, and then press play again when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Well done, here's the answer. The duration of the first activity is greater than the second activity. Here we have a timetable that shows train times in England. We are going to work out the duration of the train journey to Newcastle. We can use a number line to help calculate the duration of the journey. We start at 9:25 a.m. and can jump 35 minutes to get to 10 a.m. We can then jump 2 more hours to 12 p.m. Finally, we can jump 30 minutes to get to 12:30 p.m. The duration of the train journey to Newcastle is 3 hours and 5 minutes. Now it's your turn. I'd like you to work out the durations of the train journeys to Sheffield and Manchester. Pause the video here to have a go and then press play when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Perfect, here are the answers. The duration of the train journey to Manchester is 4 hours and 30 minutes. The duration of the train journey to Sheffield is 4 hours and 50 minutes. Now that we know the durations of the train journeys, we can compare them. We can see that the duration of the train journey to Newcastle is the shortest, followed by Manchester, and finally Sheffield is the longest train journey. Now, I think you're ready for a challenge. Let's take a look. Two friends are discussing their journey to rugby practice. Which child had the shortest journey to rugby practice? Ruby says, I left home at 9:35 a.m. and arrived at rugby practice at 10:15 a.m. Kevin says, I left home at 9:15 a.m. and arrived at rugby practice at 10:05 a.m. Pause the video here and have a go at the question. Have you finished? Excellent, here are the answers. Ruby's journey is 40 minutes long. Kevin's journey is 50 minutes long. Therefore, Ruby's journey is the shortest. I hope this helped you understand comparing durations of time. If you're looking for more maths help, then we've got lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so go and check them out. Hi, this video is here to help you with reading timetables. There are many different types of timetables, and we're going to be looking at a few different ones. Some timetables use a 12-hour clock, whereas others use a 24-hour clock. Remember, there are 24 hours in a day, so the 12-hour clock goes from 1 to 12 and then repeats itself. However, the 24-hour clock goes from 0 all the way through to 23 hours. For example, 2:30 in the afternoon would be 2:30 in the 12-hour clock and 14:30 in the 24-hour clock. When we're using the 12-hour clock, we can also use AM and PM to identify if we're referring to before noon or afternoon. As you can see from the chart, AM is before noon and PM is afternoon. Let's take a look at our first timetable, which is a bus timetable. A bus will leave Twinkl station at 6:37, 9:20, 12 o'clock and 18:45. If we got on the bus at Twinkl station at 6:37, it would arrive at Twinkl Airport at 6:47, Twinkl City Centre at 7:15 and finally Twinkl Hotel at 7:57. Let's use the timetable to answer this question. If I catch the 12:10 bus from Twinkl Airport, what time will I arrive at Twinkl Hotel? we need to find the row of the timetable that shows the bus times for Twinkl Airport and read across the row until we find 12:10. This column now shows us that this bus will arrive at Twinkl City Centre at 12:38 and Twinkl Hotel at 13:20. Therefore, the answer to the question is 13:20, which is the same as 1:20 p.m. Now it's your turn. Can you have a go at answering these questions using the timetable? Question 1. If I catch the 9:30 bus from Twinkl Airport, what time will I arrive at the Twinkl Hotel? Question 2. Which bus should I catch from Twinkl Station to arrive at Twinkl Hotel by 8 a.m? Question 3. How long will my journey take to the Twinkl City Centre if I catch the 9:20 bus from Twinkl Station? Pause the video here and use the timetable to answer these questions. Press play when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Perfect. Here are the answers. The 9:30 bus from Twinkl Airport arrives at Twinkl Hotel at 10:40. To arrive at Twinkl Hotel by 8 a.m, you would need to catch the bus that arrives at the hotel at 7:57. This bus leaves Twinkl Station at 6:37. The 9:20 bus from Twinkl Station arrives at Twinkl City Centre at 9:58. From 9:20 to 9:58, it is 38 minutes. Let's take a look at a different type of timetable. This timetable shows the times of lessons in a school on a Monday, Tuesday and a Wednesday. The times of lessons can be found in this row. The days of the week can be found in this column. Let's use it to answer some questions. At 14:50 on Tuesday, I would be in a science lesson. Is this true or false? To answer this question, we would look at the column that shows days of the week and find Tuesday. We would then read across the timetable until we find the lesson that would be happening at 14:50. 14:50 is 2:50 p.m, so is between 2:15 and 3:15. As we can see, the statement is false because we would be in a computing lesson and not a science lesson at this time. Now, I'd like you to use the same timetable to answer these questions. Can you decide if each statement is true or false and explain your answer for each one? The same amount of time is spent in maths as in English. More time is spent at break and lunch than in DT, science and computing combined. Pause the video here and answer the questions, and then press play when you're ready to continue. Have you finished? Well done, here are the answers. There are 3 maths lessons. Monday's lesson is 45 minutes. Tuesday's lesson is 1 hour 15 minutes. And Wednesday's lesson is 45 minutes. 45 add 75 add 45 equals 165. There are 3 English lessons. Monday's lesson is 1 hour. Tuesday's lesson is 45 minutes. And Wednesday's lesson is 1 hour. 60 add 45 add 60 equals 165. So this statement is true because 165 minutes are spent in both maths and English lessons. Break time is 30 minutes and lunchtime is 45 minutes, which is 75 minutes in total each day. There are 3 days, so we need to multiply 75 by 3, which equals 225. There is only 1 DT lesson, lasting 1 hour and 15 minutes. There are 2 science lessons. They are 1 hour and 45 minutes in length, so in total 105 minutes. There is only 1 computing lesson, which lasts 1 hour. 75 add 105 add 60 equals 240. So this statement is false because 225 minutes are spent at break and lunch compared to 240 minutes spent in DT, science and computing combined. I hope this video helped you understand how to read timetables. If you're looking for more maths help, then we've got lots more of these videos on the Twinkl website, so why not go and check them out?